Welcome to another Cardano update. So I'm seeing a lot of panic right now. We got another low in the second wave and people seem to be losing their mind. But honestly, this is okay. This is probably the last low. If we get another low after this, then we'll most likely invalidate the first wave move to the upside right here. And that's going to be bearish. I think that's going to be very bearish because we'll go to a new bear market low and Bitcoin is at like 53K. That's not really acceptable right now. But right now we seem to be bouncing. The RSI, the 4-hour RSI went to the oversold territory. And yeah, we invalidated this first wave move to the upside. So I can pretty much get it off the chart. And this seems to be the end of the second wave. Now, I don't see any confirmation that we did that. Also, let me get rid of this because it's no longer needed. I cannot confirm that we bottomed because of course, we got a bounce, but this is not enough. In my opinion, we need to get above this high right here at about, let's say, 43.2 cents to actually confirm that something more bullish is going on. And basically, we'll need to restarve this whole move that happened right here. And we need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move to the upside to form a first wave of this first wave right here. And right now the targets remain the same, even though we went below the 0.786, that tends to happen. It's not bearish. It is bearish because we went below it like 3 times already. So this has to be the last low. And if we do not bounce now, then we'll probably get another bear market low. And to be honest with you, I don't know where the price will go after that. So we'll just have to see what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin right now seems to be, I guess, bouncing in a way, but it's not really a crazy bounce. But not forget, if you check out the, let's say, wiki on the Bitcoin chart, it's down a lot. The RSI is down a lot. It's currently at like 42, which means Bitcoin theoretically could now go to crazy new highs. So this is good, but we do not want to see Bitcoin drop more than this. If it drops to like 42K, then Cardano will most likely get a new bear market lull, and that will not be that bullish. But for now, I've said in my previous videos that this move that happened right here, the second wave move down, looks very similar to this right here. But now I'm not so sure about that. In my opinion, it looks more similar to the move that we got before the pandemic. So if you can remember what I said in my previous videos, we were supposed to go up in a third wave. Actually, let me explain. So this is the first wave move high. It had 5 waves. Then we had a second wave correction. And then the third wave was supposed to start, but then we got the pandemic and we pretty much restarted the whole move. And I'm really wondering if we'll do pretty much something like we did right here, but without the whole pandemic thing. And if that's the case, if we actually take the Fibonacci's of the high and the low of the first wave, hold on. You'll see that the second wave also went down a lot below the 0.786 level. So it's not unusual. And the price was trying to recover after that. So yeah, it's not unusual for Cardano to go below the 0.786 level, as you can see. But right now, we need to see a bounce because, as you can see, after we bottomed right here, we got a bounce and pretty much, well, let's check the daily for this. So after it bounced, let's see how long it took to actually get above the first wave high. So after it bottomed, let's see how long it took to actually get to this high right here before going into the pandemic drop. So let's take this low and we'll see it took about, let's say, 60 days to start going back. Now, of course, the price still went up a lot during that time. It pretty much went up 144%. But we were still not above this low right here. So maybe we're just copying what happened right here and not what happened right here because, like I mentioned a lot of times in my previous videos, this move right here looks way more similar to what we have right now rather than whatever this right here was. So, of course, if we somehow invalidate this first wave move to the upside, then what happened in the previous cycle is most likely not going to play out, but do not forget, in the previous cycle, we went up in the first wave right here. Then we got the second wave, we tried going in a third wave, and we failed and we invalidated this first wave move high right here. So there is a chance that if somehow we get a new bear market low on Cardano, there is a chance that we manage to recover. Now, I cannot really tell you that we will manage to recover, but here we did manage to recover, and Cardano was pretty much at a much lower market cap and much lower price. So, in my opinion, it was more difficult right here to recover than it would be right now. So, I guess things are looking good, but honestly, to be honest with you, I do not want to see another bear market low, so let's hope the support actually holds. If it doesn't, then yeah, we'll pretty much maybe get something like this. But like I said, that's not 100%, so we'll just have to see what Bitcoin does, because as you noticed, whenever Bitcoin goes down, altcoins tend to bleed against it. And I mean, look at this. It's pretty much a bloodbath. Now, something I noticed, we are oversold only daily, as you can see. And obviously, in this second wave correction, we have been oversold only daily many times. So this is not really crazy. But if we go on the weekly, we'll see that the weekly RSI is very low. We are currently at 36. And that's really good in my opinion, because the last time we were at an RSI of like 36 was when we hit this bear market low right here at about 22 cents. So things, in my opinion, are looking way better, but right now we need to prove that Cardano actually has a chance to survive in this market, because, I mean, I don't think we're in a bear market. This does not look like a bear market for me, to be honest with you. This is looking good in my opinion, but I mean, we need to do something, and it needs to happen. Let's say, I mean, here, for example, it took about 42 days after the low to do something. And obviously it went up every week. So right now, what we need to do is we need to put green candles on the chart. I mean, that's literally the most important thing right now. We need to close green candles, and that will confirm that the low is in. Now, that will not 100% confirm that the low is in, obviously, but if we do that, if we close green candles, yeah, it's going to be an indicator that the low might actually be in. But until I see that, yeah, I cannot confirm that. Let's also go on the monthly chart. As you can see, we are below the yellow line on the RSI, and I mean, we have pretty much been below it since June, so that's not really a surprise. And things are not looking too good here. I mean, I did not want to see 2 monthly closes below the yellow line on the RSI, but it happened. And right now, I mean, sure, there are still like 25 days left of the month as of recording this video, but I mean, if we continue going down, we'll pretty much close below the yellow line for the third month in a row, which would not be that bullish, because if we want to compare, for example, what happened right here in the previous cycle, we'll see that the RSI stayed below the yellow line for pretty much 2 months. 3 if you take this right here. So right now, I do not want to see the RSI close below the yellow line again, which means in order for the monthly RSI to go above the yellow line, we need some kind of price action, and in my opinion, it needs to be pretty strong. And we should get to at least the 50% extension by the end of the month to actually go there and to actually go above the yellow line. Also, the ADA Bitcoin chart, I mean, it's also going down a lot, and I see no signs of it bottoming. I mean, it could have bottomed because the RSI is also like, it's at an all-time low. So yeah, it kind of looks like it wants to turn around, but I mean, it looked like that right here as well. So this is pretty much a downtrend, and until I see a break above this trend line right here, I cannot really confirm anything. So right now, we just need to do something. And I mean, Cardano pretty much needs to do something like we did right here. That's pretty much the most important thing right now. So yeah, ADA Bitcoin is not looking too good right now, but I mean, not even Ethereum Bitcoin is looking good. So yeah, Bitcoin dominance is currently going up. And in my opinion, it's close to topping. So after we get that, and after we get the rate cuts, we'll most likely get an altcoin season. I mean, it would be the perfect time to get it because it would also mean the altcoins would be able to go in the third wave that we are expecting right now. And yeah, let's hope that happens. If that does not happen, then maybe the bull market will be pretty much postponed for like 2 months or 3 months. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think it's over. I mean, if you look at the RSI on the monthly on Bitcoin, this does not look like a top. It does not look like that at all. And also, do not forget, Bitcoin only went down about 33%, which is actually very normal during a bull market. So right now, I see no reason to be scared. I mean, this could be a fourth wave right here, maybe. Maybe this was the third wave, but this was really a Bitcoin video, but Bitcoin is important because whenever Bitcoin goes down, Cardano goes down with it. So let's hope we do not crash. I mean, as you can see on the, let's say, 1 hour chart, Cardano did not really do that much. I mean, we went to 27.8 cents and now they're at about 31.7 cents. And of course, the price might be different when you see this video because I will have to edit it and stuff, but yeah, things are looking okay, but like I said, I do not want another low. So we'll see what happens. If you liked this video, subscribe for more content like this and check out our gold Patreons if you want access to our trading view charts and if you want some exclusive content as well as personal altcoin analysis. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.